I would say that emergency planning matters because we've had real experiences with accidents happening, unfortunately, elsewhere in the world around major nuclear power plants. So for example, we had in 1986 the Chernobyl accident, and in Fukushima in 2011 the accident at the Daiichi plant after the tsunami. So you do emergency planning so that if you have a big release of radioactive material from the plant, you can actually take steps to help people not be exposed to all those radioactive contaminants and help them from experiencing all the health effects that they would otherwise experience. So some of the things you have to do if you have a nuclear power plant accident are first and foremost get people out of there. You have to make sure that if people are being exposed to emissions or they might be exposed to emissions, you're getting them something called potassium iodide pills to help prevent radioactive iodine that might affect their thyroid. You also want to make sure that there are places for them to go, and that for people who have been exposed, that there are ways for them to be decontaminated and people to get health treatment if they need it. So I would say I don't think we're ready enough in Ontario, and especially not around the Pickering plant for a big nuclear power plant accident. Now, I sure hope we don't have such an accident, but if we did, then you have to look at, do we have evacuation plans in place that would work? Can we move large numbers of people, including people who don't have their own cars? Are there potassium iodide pills for everybody available? Do they have them already? Would they know to take them fast enough? So for all of these and other reasons, I think we really aren't ready yet in Ontario to respond to a big accident at a nuclear power plant. So I think because we're not ready in Ontario, this plant has operated for 40 years. They've had a lot of time to get emergency planning right. It's at the end of its design life. There's a big population around here now. I think the risks are just too high and the Commission should just shut it down.